Okay, so the other day I went to GameStop and I filmed a video for Trade Anything Day, which you can click the card up there if you'd like. But I made a remark about a particular game that I saw there and made a little funny about it because, of course, that's the thing to do, right? Well, there's been some interesting developments since this. This is Mind's Eye. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Mind's Eye. This is a game that was universally, well, not universally, but practically universally considered the worst game of the year. Like it ended up being a huge flop after being hyped up, even though I don't know how hyped up it actually was because it seemed like the game came out of nowhere for me at least. I wasn't even aware of its existence until about 3 weeks before launch from random Facebook ads. And then after I saw that, I started like diving into it. Like this game actually looks pretty cool. This is like coming out of nowhere, but the developer seemed to be really quiet about a lot of stuff at the same time. And then we saw the end result with the reviews and things like that. It got absolutely trashed on Metacritic, which let me go ahead and pull up the Metacritic on that here. It's not good. But yeah, let's go ahead and drag this over right here, guys. 37 on Metacritic. Fantastic stuff. They really cooked with this one. And then on Steam, you can see overall we have a 46% positive reception. The recent reviews are actually a little bit more positive at 76%, which means, hey, maybe this game's made some improvements. And lo and behold, it has a free demo now. Mindseye free starter pack. Let's go ahead and click learn more and see about this here. So we got this here. It's showing unlock the ever expanding gameplay experience of Mindseye with free content. Dive into an action-packed mission in the campaign and preview a selection of new playable content that's delivered regularly through Arcadia. Which, funny enough, I actually did a video this morning about this. I did not play 9.7 hours of this. I played like maybe half an hour at that. And then I conveniently forgot to close the game after I was done with everything and I went to work. And lo and behold, when I launched Steam, it said I was still in this. So that's why I have so much playtime, funny enough. So it's not that I loved it so much. It's that's what happened, right? But I figure let's go ahead and hop into it again. The last time I did a video, it didn't turn out very good because I guess because I got a new computer monitor, I can run variable frame rates and do all that good stuff. And it wasn't cooperating too much with the capture. So we're going to go ahead and relaunch the demo. Even though it says install demo, it's already installed on my computer, clearly. So let's go ahead and just click play and we'll hop over there. I'm going to adjust the frame lock to 60. Hopefully that will do the trick that it needs to do to ensure that we actually can have better video performance here. It's got to do the little shader cache thingy real quick, which is fine. That's not a big deal, but we'll go ahead and see how this game treats us this time. Okay, so getting the warnings and the things, of course. Build a Rocket Boy. For anybody that doesn't know, that is the studio started by Leslie Benzies, who used to be a big shot on the Grand Theft Auto team. He used to work at Rockstar, worked on Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, several other games, and then he left the company. And apparently, I guess it was under bad terms, and they allegedly told him, build a Rocket Boy, which is why he ended up calling the studio that. That's the story, at least. So we're going to go into this real quick here. You'll see in this menu, we got the campaign demo, play for free. Then you got the Mind's Eye campaign and Build Arcadia, which you have to buy the game to access those. And then they have, I guess, a selection of things outside of the main story that you can also access. They actually give you quite a bit of stuff to access. I guess, theoretically, you could get 9 hours on the demo if you really wanted to. But let's go ahead and go here real quick. Let me go ahead and get my stuff. Oh, well, actually, didn't mean to go legal. Let's make sure I locked the frame rate to 60 because, limit frame rate, maximum FPS 60, just so that we can ensure that it actually does a good job with the actual capture, hopefully. Now, the game performance is going to be a different story. We'll get into that shortly here, guys. I'm curious what other options I have. I have AMD, so obviously I'm going to use the Super Resolution 3 for the upscaling action. The game basically set me to the max settings for basically everything. I've got a pretty good computer, but well, you guys will see how it goes. So let's go ahead and go straight into the campaign here. So for anybody that doesn't know, this is Leslie Benzies, like I said, Rockstar. So that's the kind of gameplay you can expect here. So we'll see how this goes. See if this capture actually works out pretty good. Who knows? Who knows? Get a little bit of a thing for the loading screen, of course. And then here we are, got cutscenes. Cutscenes, I understand, are supposed to be limited to 30. So.
Hold on! I need to talk to him. We need to get him to a hospital. He will when I'm done with him.
Our guy is the guy on the left there. Oh man, he got really messed up, didn't he?
They call themselves Robin Hood and Little John.
Robin Hood and Little John?
Where can we find them?
Oh shit.
He's all yours.
What did she drop in his eye, I wonder? Oh, well, I guess we'll probably find out if we actually buy the game and play, right?
Search Robin Hood and Little John. Crypt.
He got something on his neck there from that. There's our guy, Jacob Diaz. And there's the black female, Cash Patel, with how wide her eyes are. Deer in the headlights action. And then we got this person just stumbling out of the way. Oh, jeez. Just practically get run over, and then... Oh, it's the same person. Okay, yeah. They're just, like, clearing out. Okay, well, at least the cutscene looks nice, and it's running pretty good. Let's see how the actual game performance is. Okay. Alright, so here we are at the trailer park, which looks a lot like the one from Sandy Shores on GTA 5.
Is there anything specific I should be
a little more dusty, I suppose.
We're decrypting a photo from Conti's lens.
Copy that.
Okay. So it does a pretty good job initially with the cutscenes and whatnot, but I don't know if you can actually see the frame rate. I don't think you can, but I'm getting around 45, 50 FPS on average. This computer has no trouble rendering a lot of other games way better. I've been recently playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I had some trouble with that originally the computer, but I guess driver updates and whatnot really polish it up, and I'm getting like 100 plus frames pretty much spot on when that's like basically 4K settings. So this ain't a great start, but you know, who knows? It doesn't look bad, honestly. The visuals are pretty decent for what it is. I'm not seeing any kind of issues with textures or anything like that, but obviously frame rate is a bit of a problem.
What a shithole.
So we gotta look for this trailer. It's showing on the right there. It's gonna be just down this way, of course. I like that random barrel just blowing in the wind there. Let's see if we get... Oh, that's a log. Wait, no, it is a... Wait, is it a barrel or a log? The texture looks kind of weird, but I guess it is a barrel. Check that out. Oh, yeah. Mindseye, baby. That barrel must be really heavy. Jacob's really having a hard time moving it at all with this running. Oh, shit. Okay, let's play some of the actual game, I suppose, huh? But yeah, you do have some of the physics stuff. I guess results may vary. As the barrel clearly demonstrated, these cones have no trouble being moved, though. Okay. Okay, it's actually pretty cool that like, a lot of those objects are interactable in some fashion. Although some of them are obviously very static as well. So we've run into the people. No. Doesn't seem like that. They're just basically walls. Okay, but there's the trailer. And boom! Boom shakalaka. He's on fire. Not really, but... his face got jacked up as much as that last dude we saw earlier. Okay.
Little John's toast.
Alright, now it's time for some shooting action here. Just like GTA, they do pretty good, smooth transitions between cutscene and gameplay there. You do have a health bar that it shows there, and it regenerates health just like GTA. Like, I mean, it plays a lot like GTA, honestly, with the way like the weapon locking and stuff like that is. For example, like you can, you know, pull the thing. Okay, it says LNR to scan the area. Supposed to highlight targets on the radar there. Oh, you have to double tap it. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So this is supposed to be like in the near future. So this is a game that's a little more futuristic than GTA 5. So that explains why you have some of this stuff like the scanning and whatnot. Also, you can see the gun we have is infinite ammo. Although we can pick up other guns. Not sure. Yeah, we do have other guns already. Apparently, I collected one from every enemy I killed. So we'll check out the shotgun. And that one does have limited ammo. Got the cover system and all that good stuff.
Oh, I just want to leave.
Okay. Let's go to the shotty here. I thought I had the shotgun selected. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Pretty standard stuff as far as the cover mechanics and whatnot. Serviceable gameplay as far as the shooting. I've heard that the enemy AI used to be really bad and they would just like literally run straight to you. And I guess there's a little bit of that maybe still, but it's not... I would say it's not remarkably different from... Oh, nice. It's not remarkably different from what you expect from GTA as far as that. So they're making little maneuvers here and there to try to flank me. Okay. A little bit of ragdolls for the dead bodies. Gotta love that. Let's do another scan. Okay, nothing near... Oh, wait. I said nothing nearby. No, there's a crap ton of enemies nearby. They give you quite a bit of a shooting gallery on this one. All right. Now, I understand there is different difficulty settings you can do, so if you want to play it like super realistic or whatever, you can make it that way, of course, to where you die like super easily. But I'm playing just the default setting on that.
I did not blow up that trailer.
Okay. Got a few more enemies to bag here.
Track that truck.
Talk to me.
Those mercs are leaving.
Trying
Going
to...
after 'em.
Oh. Oh, never mind. That the game's wanting me to go after the enemy there. So I probably should leave.
Hurry up and get out of there. You know where they're headed next.
Oh, I can't go that way? Alright.
These guys.
So let's try to find the vehicle. There it is.
Only ones who know the location of Robin Hood.
Alright. That doesn't run very fast. It doesn't run like GTA where you tap the A button and it just... I don't know how to run exactly. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's get in the car and start driving. Oh my god, that frame rate. Woo! We're in the 30s right now, folks.
I'm on their tail, but I can't see shit through this sandstorm.
I think maybe it's because of all the sand and the wind and whatnot. Oh shit, I already failed. Lost the target. I guess I got to the car a little slow. Let's see what kind of checkpoints we've got here. See how the checkpoint system works out. Oh, okay. It just starts us in the car. That works, I suppose. This game's checkpoint system is so good it skips you forward.
How long do these things usually last?
Okay, we can switch camera views.
Do your best to keep them in sight.
Pretty typical stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's exactly like GTA with that. Is there a way we can shoot?
Looks like we're entering the freeway.
Doesn't look like there is.
Options for where they could be headed to.
Guess it's just driving here.
Control. They turned into the freeway west of the trailer park.
And we lost a hood just like in GTA. Classic stuff. Okay, I have played this already. Like I said, we can't really do anything about the actual enemy vehicle, so we'll just try to
It could be.
remain relatively close.
Take 1 red sand 0.
So, I understand this game takes place in a place that's sort of like Vegas. It's called like Rockport or something like that. That's why you have the environment that you have. The deserty environment, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool to have something like that, because,
Giving you a weather report.
you know, it is what it is. But there we go. They just shot up that other car and made them blow up. Nice. I want to say the game looks nice. Like, there's nothing particularly wrong with the graphics, other than the actual performance itself's not very good. Although I wouldn't say the game looks so good that it would explain why the performance is this bad, because there's similar looking games that do perform a fair bit better. I mean, it's really not that far ahead of like GTA 5 with all the enhancements and stuff like that, because that's actually got like ray tracing and all that good stuff.
Can't you use that care system?
So even though it's on an older engine, it still looks really good.
Use it for our own purposes.
But it's not really that buggy for the most part, at least right now, although that was kind of a weird maneuver he pulled there. Not exactly what I would expect. Oh, well, there's that tree just randomly in the road for some reason. I guess we can classify that as a bug. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it got knocked down and it was just sitting there, but it looked like it was just standing up from the top of the branches or something like that.
We've got our best people on this trace, but they aren't coming
Okay.
out much.
Car's jacked up pretty good. Oh, nice.
Cyber infiltrations.
Nice physics on that.
It leaves no footprint ever, other than the occasional.
I'm being sarcastic with that, of course, but it's fun physics, apparently. That's the route they're going here. Okay. All right. Seems like performance evened out a bit from the. Well, never mind. I say it evened out a bit from the sandstorm. I guess a little bit, perhaps.
Take Robin Hood there when you find him.
All right.
Preferably.
Go ahead and hit this. Driving feels all right. It's not too bad. It is a little. It's a little slippery, but I think you could probably get used to it pretty easily at the same time. Okay. Got the handbrake and all that good stuff, of course. All right, we should be closing in on them soon. Whoa, okay, that was a little rough.
Residential neighborhood.
We keep getting those little dips into the 30s here. I mean, here we go. Maybe I should just lock the frame rate, the gameplay frame rate to 30. Because I don't think it's ever went below 30. But, who knows? Maybe that could throw it off, make it dip under 30. Which, by the way, on my computer, I've got a Radeon 7900 GRE for my GPU. I've got a Ryzen 7800 X3D for my processor, 32 gigs of RAM. You know, DDR5, of course. So it's pretty solid stuff. Okay, we got the. There we go. Okay. Shoulder switch while aiming. Okay, that's good. So we got that. That's cool. We got a random, like, person just getting the shootout. Hey, they're defending their neighborhood. Why not? That's kind of like GTA. All right. Wait, am I getting shot from behind? Okay. I was worried I was. Switch to the SMG here.
It's not what I thought I signed up for.
Wish I had grenades or something. That'd be kind of cool to mess with. Jeez, the running is so slow, though. But you can at least do, like, a dodge roll, which is nice. Oh, wait. I'm actually going fast now. Is that how you go faster? You do, like, a dodge roll, and then you go into a run then? Let me test that out. How did I go fast? How did I do that previously? Oh, you gotta double-click the left stick to go into an actual run. Otherwise, you're just in that jog state. That's kind of weird. I don't know why you gotta double-click it, because single-clicking it does nothing. You gotta double-click it. But all the enemies are dead, so let's go ahead and hit the checkpoint up. Alright. Nice little cutscene again.
Don't move! Put your hands up! Slowly!
Gun my
Alright.
okay? I'm not here to hurt you.
Give me your gun!
I think it's better for both of
Okay.
us to hang on to it, yeah.
Alright, we got that lady with the 6 leafed pot leaf on her earrings. What a legend. Oh, okay. She's been doing some killing of her own.
Hey, listen, you don't have to trust me, but those guys, they're gonna barbecue us, okay? Just like they did to your friend at the Back Niners trailer park.
Gil's dead?
We need to get the hell out of here.
Fuck! No! What the fuck?
Hey, I didn't kill your friend, okay? I'm just here to make sure that you get out alive. Get down. Can you drive?
Can you shoot?
Yeah. Come on.
Alright, let's do this. So now we'll get some of the vehicle shootout stuff here. Guess this game doesn't feature it driving the car, but I guess you can while riding in these segments. Alright. So we'll see how this goes for us. Again, nice little typical transition.
Okay, but where am I driving to?
Alright.
Coordinates are in the GPS. Now fucking drive.
Alright.
Oh my god! They're following us!
Okay.
Lose 'em.
Say the driver can't shoot?
Better be good with that gun.
I'll worry about the gun. You worry about
Okay.
keeping us alive.
There we go. Oh, you're gonna ram us, huh?
Oh shit!
There we go. That'll work.
More of them just keep coming!
Alright, let's shoot out tires.
Driving.
Oh, nice. Wait, oh, I might be one of theirs. I think all their trucks are black trucks. So nice, oh, that enemy.
Jesus,
Yep.
that guy nearly ran us off the road!
Okay, let's,
Stay focused. We can make it.
oh, holy shit, look at me. Oh, man, that's the best.
Firing machine guns at mercenaries!
Shoot out all their tires, man. Look at the physics on that. That's awesome. It's not at all realistic, but it's fun.
More of them? Are they breeding?
Oh, we got a car finally now, so it's not all trucks. Okay.
What the fuck have I got myself into?
There we go.
Fuck, have I got
Fuck them up a little bit. Nice.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. None of this just getting a tire flattened. It just makes the entire freaking car
greedy fucking idiot!
flip
I'm
out.
gonna die! Just like Gil's dead! Shit!
There we go. I gotta heal up though. Vehicle significantly damaged. That's good times.
Yeah, I'm truly sorry about that. I was just too late to save him. But let's not be next.
Okay. Okay. They just stopped? I didn't kill the driver, I don't think. Wait, did the enemy get in front of me, or where did they go?
Okay, looks clear.
Okay.
Call Rigby.
She just runs into the civilian.
I've got Robin Hood, and she is in one piece.
Good. My name is Carrie Rigby. I'm head of security at Silvercorp.
I know who you are, Carrie Rigby.
That's
I
great.
studied up on your company.
We'd like you to stay at our safe house for the foreseeable future.
She needs to learn to drive. See how she hit that curb?
Hire me?
Well, I mean, she had a car also, so I guess that makes sense.
So, would you like to accept our offer, or shall I have Diaz here throw you off the nearest bridge?
Okay. That sign was like weirdly shiny.
32K, exactly. Then we have a deal.
32K? That doesn't sound like a lot. Is that like a month? Because like, Lady, have you been in this economy? And I guess we're just not going to talk at all until we drive to the destination. Fortunately, we completed it quick enough to pull that off, so not a major change there. Okay, we'll see if there's anything else going on with this particular mission here. Look how jacked up the car is. Holy shit. They really went all out with the car modeling damage.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. She got weirded out about his freaking neck thing, whatever that is supposed to be exactly. It looks like a chip or something, maybe.
Diaz, were you followed?
I took care of them.
Shit. I'm gonna need better gear than this. And remote access to Civil Core's servers.
That will be earned with good behavior.
Of course.
It's a prison.
Diaz, get back here to the factory. We need all hands on deck.
Copy that.
Hey! Diaz. Got a first name?
Jacob.
Cool.
Cool. Not gonna ask her name?
Charlie.
Oh, okay, there we go. She volunteered it.
Seeing you around. Charlie.
What the last name? Guess we won't have that, will we? Okay. Oh, okay. I guess that's it for the campaign mission. So you can get a little bit more, obviously, with that. Let's check out a little bit of this content here. Let's read what we got here. You can't seem to catch a break after tangling with the back niners at the airport. Now giving hassle and way to buy a burger. Buy a burger? What? All right. Let's go haywire. Why not? This will be the greatest burger acquirement of all time here, apparently. So this Arcadia thing, it's supposed to be like how they have that, I forget what they call it for GTA Online, but they have that thing where you can... Wait, what the heck? Oh, I guess I could choose other characters too? Race girl? Okay, this game's totally not sexist at all. Wow, that is something. All right. Kind of interesting to have all these options. He's got a lot of outfits. I mean, he's the main character. I guess it makes sense. Well, let's play back Niner, the guy with the gym shirt that I saw earlier. Kill enemies and pass through gates to increase your combo. Okay. This one's basically just going to be like a fancified shooting gallery. All right, cool. All right. Oh yeah, I got a double tap. That's right. Come on, double tap that, baby. Oh, there goes the comp. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I got it. Cool. Come on. They need to fix that so you don't need to freaking... Okay, cool. Oh, dang it. I'm dying. Guess maybe this mode doesn't have the regenerating health, possibly? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't. Wow, okay. Yeah, that frame rate really tanked when once that van showed up. Okay. Yeah, I'm 584 in the global leaderboard. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and check out one more activity here. So, yeah, I guess these are... It looks like all these say Build a Rocket Boy, so I guess these are ones made by the actual developer. They should have featured a couple of, like, actual user-generated ones, just to show an example of what they were doing. Let's try the race one here. Craze Eye Taxi. See what this is about here. And then we'll probably call it, because I think at this point we've probably seen pretty much what to expect with this. So So I see the timer up at the top here. Just like I said, you know, I guess the car will blow up if we let the timer expire. So we're supposed to hit these gates. I wonder how you actually... Whoa, shit. Damn, that frame rate tanked. Holy crap. That was very jarring. It was like in the 20s for a second. Which this computer's not that kind of computer, so that's kind of wild. Okay, so you get a little bit extra time every time you hit a gate. This kind of works similarly to like some of the old arcade racers, I guess. Where you hit the checkpoint. Well, I thought, yeah, I did get a little bit of time there. It was a little delayed popping up for some reason. But yeah, get out of the way. Jesus. This car is very squirrely. It's definitely faster than the other one I was driving for sure, though. So it's good to know that the game does have a little bit of different handling for some of the vehicles. So I heard that was a complaint with the initial launch version of the game. All right. We're hanging on so far. Guess it's as fast I can... It says new weapon connected. Left bumper. I'm not using anything, though. Why does it say that? Okay. Just cut through there. That seems like the quickest way through for us. Yeah, this performance is all over the place here. Slow it down a little bit because that's a pretty tight turn there. This music, ironically, reminds me of something like from Rise of the Robots. The generic little techno kind of stuff. Which makes sense, I guess, because that was like a really critically panned game as well. If you're not familiar with Rise of the Robots, definitely look it up. I guess you could say it was the mind's eye of the 1990s. Whoa, shit. Okay. I'd say probably even worse than Mind's Eye with that, because that game actually was significantly hyped up, like, by a huge margin. Like, this seems like it's only moderately hyped. Because, like I said, I didn't hear about it until just a few weeks before launch. I'm probably going to blow up because my timer's getting really low, and it's not really giving me a lot here. But we'll try to make it out. As long as I don't mess up, maybe I can do fine. Okay, let's cut through here. But yeah, that last hit really cost me a few seconds. Whoa, okay, there we go. Yeah, it seems like the game's frame rate just does not like those wide turns. Like that, I notice it gets major dips when I get that. See, it's doing it again. That's so weird. I guess it's because of the way they're doing the rendering or something. Ah, shit. Ran right into that tree. Okay, I might actually make it, because we only got a few gates left to cross. Whoa! As long as I don't spin out like a freaking maniac. Oh my god. No, we're not going to make it. This car going to blow up. Maybe. Oh, dang! Whoa, what the? It said 0. Why didn't the car blow up? There we go. Jeez. But yeah, folks, that was Mind's Eye. So, I mean, if you guys played this, let me know what you think. I'm really curious. And if you have messed with the Arcadia thing, their creation engine or whatever, I'm kind of curious to see what you think about that. Like the capabilities of it versus like what Grand Theft Auto Online has, because it already has a lot of this kind of stuff where players can make their own races and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm kind of curious what you all think about that. I guess we could look at player content just to see what we got. So yeah, it looks like some of the players do have various things that they have here, I guess. that they can do. I guess they must have did some kind of update for Halloween because I see like some jack-o'-lantern stuff and whatnot. So even though the game was launched in a very bad state and everything like that, it does seem like they're making at least some kind of effort to salvage it, although preferably maybe you shouldn't have launched it in the state that you launched it, knowing the state it was in. This is a story all too common in the gaming industry, and I'd have to assume that the reason they launched it in the state they did is because they were running out of money and they kind of had to, and they had to put it out so they could sell some copies to pay the bills. I don't know. That's the only justifiable reason I would say for something like this. And even then, that's still pretty shitty, maybe. But it is what it is. But that's my look at Mindseye. I'll keep an eye on this game, see how it develops. I'm not paying $60 for this right now, especially with how bad the frame rate performance is currently. That's something that definitely needs to be addressed. I mean, I could probably lower the settings and see how that works. It might work better. I don't know. I guess we could do that. Let's do that real quick just to see how well that does. We'll set it to low. I'm just curious how that's going to work. And I'll play something here. And exit the menu. And we'll check out one more little thing here. Actually, I'm not even going to check out one more thing. I'm just going to go back to the same thing. I'm going to play just a tiny bit just to see what kind of performance I get. So I have the 60 FPS lock. And honestly, the graphics don't look that much worse on low. I guess a little more blurry and stuff, but it's fine. But even on low settings, I can't maintain a locked 60 frames a second, although it does run a lot better, mind you. It's getting 60, I'd say 85, 90% of the time, and then I'm getting little dips. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of sad, like, the graphics barely changed, at least to my eyes, and it runs a lot better on low settings. Like, maybe we're missing out on like a few little effects here and there, but I guess if you want to try this game, don't just max out the graphics and hope for the best. I guess just play it on low settings. At least that way the game will at least be playable, right? But nah, I'm done. I'm cashing my chips in on this one for now. Maybe I'll pick it up super duper cheap, or maybe if they actually like do a whole redemption arc, kind of like how, what's that game's name? The space game, No Man's Sky. If they do like one of those kind of deals, or like a Cyberpunk kind of deal, although Cyberpunk, even though it did launch in a rough state, it didn't launch in quite as rough a state as this, at least not on PC. Maybe it did on console, obviously, like PS4 and whatnot, but yeah. So don't forget, of course, if you haven't already, to check out that previous video. Got that in the top left corner, and then whatever the algorithm decides you want to watch, be cool. I really appreciate you guys watching, of course. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this or other stuff I've got. But that's going to be the last line.